tell them to put up some for, like they used to say in the old days, a rainy day or hard times. Because as we can see, I mean, the world is technology is coming, so it's going to be less jobs. I mean, they're yelling inflation when honestly, I mean, when will this ever cease? Like, they hurting people. You know what I mean? They know things are too high and don't look like it's going down anytime soon. But you know, with that being said, I told my wife, I said, once my son, I'm gonna make him get a job, and I'm gonna let him get his first check, and I'm gonna see if he's going to go buy some $350 shoe, and I'm gonna test him and see. But you know, I was kind of shocked the way they both reacted when me and my wife told them, no, we're not buying shoes that expensive. And I don't know, I guess they just look and see what their friends have. And I told them, people need to stop trying to look and see what other people have. And I explained this to my kids already. Don't go off of what most of our people have, what they're showing. Because sometime at the end of the day, if you sit down with these people and run through their finances, check their credit scores, they don't have much. And their credit scores are terrible. So, you know, we are a family that, like I said, my wife and I, we keep our credit great. We save from everything we do. I don't care if it's our trucking business. I don't care. I mean, we still come out here and get it on the road and hustle. You know, trying to grow, trying to teach our kids. Because at the end of the day, it's not what we leave them with, it's what we leave in them. That's going to help them, in the future. So, you know, just always look to save. I mean, you ain't got to save it all, because you got to enjoy life, and we do that with no problem. But everything you get, I don't care if it's working, I don't care if it's your business, put up something for hard times, because times are going to get worse. I mean, it may not seem like it right now, but it's coming. If you really read and pay attention and things of that nature, it's definitely getting worse. Things are getting higher. Jobs are becoming less. So, you know, I tell anybody, do what you need to do to be prepared.
And teach your kids, you know, if you get a business, let them work in the business. You know, give them a duty. You know, and you can also write that off on your taxes. You pay your children, you know, and you give them whatever you feel like you need to give them, and write it off on your taxes.
And I think it's like $12,000 a year for kids that you can
but
write
give
off.
them something to do, pay them. I don't care if it's cutting grass. I don't care if it's working in your office, sweeping, cleaning up your office, you know. And if you're working from home, you know, like I run my business from home, you know, make sure you write that off. You know, however many square feet you use for your office. It's always a way to teach your children what you're doing. Teach them your business, because in the event you need somebody and you can't call on anybody on the outside, you always have your children. My oldest daughter, I taught her the business, because if me and Coop not home, she know how to run it.
Exactly.
No problem. Every now and then she might call and ask a question, but she gets paid from the business. And my smallest two, they're gonna get paid from the business, because they clean up around the house. That's part of the business. They clean up the business. So just make sure you teaching your children, leaving them with some knowledge, if nothing else.
And don't feel bad don't feel bad as parents if you can't afford to do certain things for your kids. I mean, there's been times when me and my wife, you know, first got married or dating, it was a lot of times we couldn't do nothing, you know, but keep the lights on and the water and the rent paid. So, you know, don't let kids make you feel any type of way, make you feel bad or down, or my parents can't do this. You really have to be strong-minded and just be like, hey, I'm doing the best I can right now. And it's been plenty of times I've told my kids that I'm doing the best I can right now, and you know, you just have to accept that.
And that's with family too. Oh, they stingy. Well, you have to let some just stuff roll off your back like sweat. Don't even worry about it. Get called names. People might even say, "Oh, they think they better." Well, if that's what you think, then you
they
think
definitely
it,
gonna say that.
Hey, I cannot control the way anybody thinks. I cannot control what people say. You know, it don't bother me. Nothing bothers me. Only thing bothers me is if something doesn't go right in my household. But you just have to learn to let stuff just roll on down your back.
And don't
until you crack.
And you know what? And don't think it's about chasing a dollar. You know, I had a gentleman ask me one time, and he was like, "What are you chasing?" You know, as I get older. And back then I was a little younger, and I said, "Man, I'm trying to do this and do that, and I want to have such." And then he told me, he said, "At the end of the day, brother," he said, "as you get up in age, you're gonna be chasing time." And I never understood what he meant by that. And now as I grow and get older and start realizing things, you can't get it back. Even when I'm coming here to work, and you know, you can't get that freedom back, that time to just wake up and, you know, want to enjoy life and vacation. So now I understand what he means when he said he's chasing time and freedom. Just being able to spend that time with your loved ones or your kids, your wife, vacation more. And I tell my wife all the time, we don't need a lot to survive on. We come in and pretty much just our mortgage and light bill, water bill, you know, though it separates your wants from your needs. And that's what we have done. So I don't need a whole lot to be happy. You know, I just need to make sure the roof over the family head is good. And I'm pushing more now, only getting income coming in and extra more for vacation. And I'm good, you know. And hopefully the same with my wife. She feels the same, I hope. But I tell her all the time, man, I don't need $1 million. You know, I'm good. So, you know, just live life, love life, you know.
Enjoy your life.
That is correct.
You know.
People be like, how y'all do it? Why y'all? I see y'all here and I see y'all. Yeah, because of our finances.
There's no way I'm going to work as hard as I do. I sacrifice. We sacrifice. And I tell my husband all the time, you know, it's bad enough for fathers to have to go off in the military and work on the road, truck drivers, you know, plant workers, you know, whatever you do.
They sacrifice them, exactly.
You know, it's bad enough that a father has to be out the home, but the mother and the father, that's a huge sacrifice that we make. And if I'm doing that, me, him, and my children will enjoy the benefits of it.
And we do.
And we do. And sometimes I feel like we don't do it enough. So if you ever say, dang, they always doing this, they always doing that. I don't care if we always going somewhere. I don't care if we always on social media.
Can't take it with you.
Because we are enjoying ourselves, and we're going to show y'all how we enjoy ourselves as much as we want to show y'all.
Yeah. And we'll show you how to budget if you want.
And you best believe we're going to tell y'all how we do it.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Enjoy your life as much as you can. And we love y'all. And we out.